Alright guys, this is a staple of the REAAALLY channel. This is my identity on YouTube. The 2022's hardest gaming challenge. We had 2020s, we had 2021. 2021 had some funny audio. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore on this channel. But we're back with the third edition. Now, if you don't know what this challenge is, I explained it best in my last video, so go ahead and check that out. But I will, of course, explain it, the cursory, what you need to know, basically. Every single time I need to buy a game, I have to beat 2 games before that. And this started to sort of clear out my Steam library, as well as just make sure that I'm getting full experiences from games, because a lot of the times I'll play a little bit and then I'll drop it and never play it again, just buy whatever new game comes out and just keep that process up. There are, of course, a couple rules. I don't remember the rules. Fuck it, dude. Okay, basically, cursory glance is I don't want any of my freedoms revoked. I'm a true American. Any bundle that I want, I can get. Same rule. 2 games, 1 bundle. If anybody gives me a game, that does not count. Or if the game is free, that does not count. It does, however, count as a game beaten. Whatever. Let's just get into it. Let's start with the first game. Alright, first game I beat was penpals. Penpals is an interesting game. I thought the style of the game was really cool. I think the biggest thing that you have to know if you've never heard of this game or played it, the game is like 15 minutes long. So it's hard to compare it to some other games. But like the art, which is basically what it's showcasing, is awesome. Because it's so short, I was sort of thrown off by this, but toward like literally the end of the game is when I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I am excited to get more of this. And then it ended. When I beat it, I was kind of like, I kind of want to make a video just so that my video can be longer than the actual game experience itself. But because this game isn't that long, I'm not going to be talking about it for very long either. There's some cool songs in it, cool art. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 out of 10. If it was longer, then it could get an actual score, but we'll just go middle of the road with it. Now, if you watched my video last year, you know that I ended this challenge off with a 1 game. I beat the 1 game and then I didn't beat another one. So this counts as my second game, and with my second game beaten, being penpals, I bought the Lisa bundle. The next game that I beat was Lisa the First. Now, when I say Lisa the First, a lot of people think Lisa the Painful because they don't know that there is a first game to this series, or a prologue to this game. If you have played Lisa the Painful, the only real tie over is that the main character, I think his name's Brad in Lisa the Painful, is the brother of the main character in this game. Now, the game for this one sort of boils down to a Yume Nikki type thing. You go out and explore all these areas and sort of just find things. Eventually, you find all of them and get an ending. Follows some of the same themes as Yume Nikki, as well as like sort of phallic objects and things that you could read into a lot more. But I would say that with Lisa the First, it's a lot more like overt. Is that the right word? Not overt. It's like it's less sugar-coated. It's less hidden. There we go. That's much easier to say. To me, and I think to a lot of the people who end up playing this game, it sort of feels not very special and something that you just kind of have to get through to get to Lisa the Painful. So it was like almost kind of like a chore to get through this. Like I just felt like it was something I had to do. And a lot of the things that I liked about this game, they ended up either reusing or making better in the new Lisa game. So it's hard to rank this very high at all, and I think I'm going to go with a 4 out of 10. Alright, and the next game I beat, Pokemon Sword. I am such a huge fan of Pokemon games. I love Pokemon so much. It's been a part of my life since forever. Since I was a kid, it's been like one of my favorite IPs. So of course I have to play all the new Pokemon games. That being said, this came out forever ago, and at this point now Scarlet and Violet is out, and I haven't been able to play that because of this challenge thing. But I was very happy to play this game. I think a lot of the people that are in the same boat as me that's been playing it forever sort of have a tendency to dislike the newer games because it's differing from what we had in the past. And in a lot of ways, I actually agree with that. I sort of hate all these new Pokemon ideas. I didn't even like Mega Evolutions back in like X and Y. I like just the plain vanilla Pokemon experience. But that being said, I think this game gets a lot more shit than it deserves. This game has my favorite like character in any Pokemon game, period. And that's Beatty or Bede or whatever the fuck. This guy's my favorite. I fucking love this guy. And it doesn't even just stop with that one character. all the gym leaders are phenomenal in this game. I never really felt like playing the Pokemon games that you really get to like understand. You don't really get to interact with the gym leaders as much, and this game rectifies that so fucking well. This guy, fucking, what the hell's that guy's name? Raihan? I think that's how you say it. Like, oh my god, so fucking good. And even the gym battles, which people are constantly complaining about, I actually really fucking like, especially Raihan's. And on top of all that, like the ending battle of the game actually feels hyped up, like you should be there. I think a lot of the time in Pokemon games, it's just like, oh, you're the main character, of course you're to this point. Oh, I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but yeah, I won't spoil it. But it's so fucking good. I love the ending of this game. With all the praise that I have given it, I still don't think it's like the best Pokemon game out there, and there's definitely some things to be docked on. I think Pokemon is still in its phase of trying to figure out how the fuck camera angles work. I love a lot of the new Pokemon designs, but I think compared to other generations, it's hard to say that we've had like a whole lot of new good designs. Eldegrass or Eldegoss? I don't know. Fucking this Pokemon. That one's my favorite from this gen. And it's not even that great of a Pokemon design in my opinion. Like almost anything from Black and White fucking sweeps this guy. Or anything from Gen 3. And then the last complaint I have is just, it's more of a personal thing, and it's not really about like gameplay. I just love linear games because I can work through each section and feel like I'm getting everything out of it as I'm playing the game. Like I can just do a one playthrough of the game and I'm like, okay, cool. I did everything that I feel like I need to. And because this game has certain areas where you can explore more, it's a little bit less linear. I forgot what I was saying, god damn it. These big fucking areas where there's like super high leveled Pokemon, I ended up grinding these areas and it made the rest of the game super fucking easy. There was one skill spike somewhere towards the end that I remember, but besides that, it just felt like going through the motions almost. That's all I'm gonna say about Pokemon. It's hard, I don't know. I'm gonna say 8, maybe 9 out of 10. I should just stick to one, shouldn't I? I'll go 8, like the highest 8 that you can get though. Alright, and with those two games, I bought World's End Club. After buying World's End Club, I beat Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside... Yeah, you get you get it. This game is fucking sick. Oh my god. It's like a concept game about you influencing the main character and giving the main character ideas, but not really playing as the main character. And I don't want to spoil too much of it because I do think it's a really interesting game and it's cheap. But the realization that I had of what you are and how you play into the story, it was so fucking cool. I got like shivers all up and down my body. And I do think like the dialogue of this game is fucking surreal. The style of this game being completely like black and then like variants of red is so cool. I love when a game has like an interesting stylistic choice like this. Alright, I'm not going to say too much more about that. That is a 7 out of 10. Alright, and then the next game that I beat was Iron Lung. Iron Lung is a game about you exploring this strange moon's blood ocean and trying to see if you can find a way for life on other planets. I think this is a really cool concept for a game, and I like the blocky style. It was a pretty exciting idea. I think the execution of this game is fucking atrocious though. Basically, the gameplay loop is you checking your map, going to the point that it says to go to, taking a picture, and then continuing to all these other points. And the only time that the gameplay loop breaks from this is when there is a fire in your submarine at one point and when the end of the game happens. I would have loved for this game to give the main character a personality, or maybe other characters that are like checking in on him or calling on him. I don't know, some sort of something to get the player to care, you know what I mean? I like the somberness, I like the blocky style like I said, but it needs something for me to care about anything that's happening, because I think at some point in the game the realization that you're there to die sets in. For me, I didn't really care. I was just like, okay, let's just keep going, see if something else, grabs my attention, see if something else happens. Maybe I can learn more about this character that I'm playing as. Maybe I can learn more about the organization that sent me here. But none of that ended up happening. Maybe the developer is using this sort of as like a test game, maybe use the concept later in other games. But this game itself is, I'm going to just say a 4 out of 10. After these 2 games I bought Call of Duty Black Ops. Wait, which one was it? They're all the same, right, guys? Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And I mostly just got this so that I could play with my brother Xander and Ian. You guys know them from dumpster diving. Check out the dumpster diving videos. Check them out. And after buying this game, I beat Katamari Damacy Reroll. I'm not sure if that's like a different version Katamari. I don't know. I beat Reroll though, the one on PC. This game is so enjoyable. I haven't played a game where I just feel completely chill and like I don't really have to worry about anything. There's no story to care about. There's just you vibing, rolling everything up, and it's stupid and goofy. Sometimes makes you laugh. It's a great time. I'm vibing with this game. I'm vibing with Katamari Damacy. I love all the different like balls that you can roll with. My favorite being the Virgo one, of course, with all the hearts on it. So cute. But as for that game, like there's not a whole lot to talk about. I think it's really good at what it sets out to do. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking play it, I guess. The prince is adorable. The penguins are fucking adorable. The fucking king. You know what I'm saying? I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Didn't blow me away, but it's still very solid. All right, and then the next game that I beat, this is gonna sound stupid, but Super Auto Pets. This game is fucking relentless. I don't know if this is my experience alone, but this game took me like so much fucking time to beat. I had 15 hours on my computer, but I mostly played it on my phone. So if I were to like guess, I feel like maybe like 40, 50 hours on this game until I beat it. I'm speechless. But yeah, it's like got this cute aesthetic, all these animals, and you just, it's really, I don't know. How do people describe this sort of game? I would say that it's kind of like a deck builder, kind of, because you get these random pulls, and then you take those random pulls and put them into your team, and you can sort of build different synergies and shit like that, and every pet has a different like attribute. So for instance, a common one is like hippo and kangaroo. The hippo, every time you knock out an enemy, it gives itself like a +4/+4, like doubles its health or something. And then right behind it is the kangaroo, and the kangaroo, every time the pet in front of it attacks, it also buffs itself. So they sort of work together. It's a synergy. And there's so many different synergies like that in the game that just make it so interesting. And it's kind of luck based, but also you just have to be able to know how to play off of a whim, play off of what the game gives you basically. I'm shit at this game, but like Chusta, for instance, again, check it out. Chusta video.
I went overboard, but
You have to say it.
I can't. So help me, I will slit your throat and gouge your eyes out.
Right there. I mean, he doesn't talk about auto pets, but I know he's a fucking fiend at this game. Since beating the game, I've beat it 2 or 3 more times since then. And from the beginning, I kind of thought like, oh, it's like mostly luck. No, I can definitely see myself getting better at this game. But yeah, that's Super Auto Pets. Okay, this ranking is gonna like, I feel like it's gonna throw off some people, but I really like it. For how simple it is, I think it does a lot, and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And it's the best game that I beat this year. After those 2 games beat, I bought JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R or something like that. Let me check. Oh, Be Real. God, okay, both of my videos are going to have Be Real in it now. That's fine enough. It's blurry. There it is. There, you guys can see it now too. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. I love JoJo's though. It's a fun game so far. I need to check out if there's a story mode so I can beat it. But that brings me to the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that. Hit the bell. You know, we love the Shiroberry. Okay, bye. Super Auto Pets. I really like it. Best game that I beat this year. I'm gonna give it a 9. I can't let it end like this. Super Auto Pets Game of the Year. I don't think so. I need to chase that white whale. I need to beat Isaac. If I don't beat Isaac by the end of the week, the video's not gonna come up. The video will not, it'll be scrapped, thrown in the trash. I need to prepare. I need to get my supplies, my gamer supplies. What do gamers drink? Of course, come on. Surely. It's game time. I just got back from the Quince movie. Huh? Isaac? No, not today, no. I don't think so. Alright, I haven't had the best luck with this challenge so far, but what would 2022's hardest gaming challenge be if not a challenge? It's time to buckle in. It's game time. Oh my fucking god. Tomorrow better be better than today. This game is crazy. Can you believe this game? Let me explain this game, okay? There's a little guy.
Go restart.
Huh?
Restart.
So there's this little guy, his name's Isaac, and his mom is like religious. She's like trying to kill him, I think. And I think that's also how the story of Isaac is. I don't know, I don't fucking read that thing. Isaac's like reading it and he's like, I'm evil. Oh no. And then that's the whole game. That's it.
Oh,
You kill poop monsters, and that's how this game works.
that's just how the Bible works.
Exactly how Bible is. Fuck!
Oh, great job. You're just so good, though.
Alright, so it's the last day of this little thing, and I mean, I didn't beat the game, so there's that. And I kind of, you know, I somewhat expected that to happen a little bit. So I was like, kind of like, you know, thinking of ways to end this video in a way that could be funny. I don't know why, but it's affecting me a lot more than I thought it would, that I haven't beaten this game. I couldn't even beat the boss that I hadn't beaten at the start of the year. And I don't know, it just fucking sucks. I have put like dozens of hours into this game. Once this like challenge thing is over, I'm probably not gonna play this game for like a while again. This is, you know, and this is a terrible way to end a video. Yeah, but I also don't know how to end it now. I don't know. It didn't work though, I can tell you that. It sucks a lot. Alright. Well, anyways, make sure to hit like, subscribe, watch my other videos. Welcome to Sheer Bear channel. If this is your first video, welcome.